Hello everybody, this is Dyrus Gaming. Today we are looking at Life After, and we are going to go over how to essentially level up your accessories and the benefits of doing that on your weapons and that. Now, um, based off what class you choose, if you're going with a combat class, for an example, and you guys are a rifleman like I am, your main accessories that you're going to be worrying about are going to be your lights. So lights are going to be first. And then obviously your armor doesn't matter. Those you need to level up as well. On your melees and heavy, I wouldn't upgrade past, so each one of them, don't upgrade them past to like 8, honestly. So you can focus the rest on your um, your light armor. Now, my accessories are going to be a little messed up right now myself, and that's because I've been away from the game for 2 years. So I had all purple at one time when I was at Manor 16, which is what most people were at. But I transferred the levels over to the higher uh, tier accessories, and then I broke down the old ones to get the parts to level these up, which we're going to show you how to do that. Um, okay, so let me pull up the inventory for an example here, right? So you need 3 green, same level, same type, to make a chance to make 1 blue. 3 blue, chance to make 1 purple. Purple's the highest you can go on your grade, color grade, okay? Um, There's also, let me go in here so I can show you this. So we're going to hit enhance, for example. You're going to come up to this screen here. Let me back up that people are sending me mission invites. Okay, let's get back in here. Okay, so you got upgrade screen in here, transfer, views. So transfer screen is like, say, I take this one right here, right? And I get a higher um, grade 1 than what I have. When you man her up, you increase of your AOs that you can do, so you can get higher ones. What that does is it transfers this number here to the new one. Okay. The fuse option is where you would take. So say if I had 3 of these, boom, boom, right, and I had another one. I'm just using this as an example. I had another one. So 3 of these have a chance to make 1. Now you're gonna want to have artificial magnetics right here. So these increases your rate by 65%. But also, if the fuse fails, because they do have a chance to fail on, you could choose one to save. So let's say you're trying to get blues to purple, and you're using one that you have equipped, for example, as your third blue. You're not going to want to do that unless you have these. If you do not have these and you're forced to just use the 50%, you're going to want to make double of everything. You're never going to want to use the ones you have equipped, because if it fails, it's gone. All of them. It's not gonna keep the one that you guys have. So keep that in mind when you guys are doing that. Your accessories are going to play a big part of the damage that you guys are going to be out doing. Um, and that's for PvP and PvE. The higher accessories, the higher damage you're going to do. Now, obviously, whales or royals, which is what they call them here in Life After. I used to be one a long time ago, but since I've been back, I haven't been spinning like that. You can actually go to the mall. See if I remember how to do this real quick. Worst time for people to keep sending that to me. Okay. For example here, limited time recommended, buy these. So these are one of what you're going to need to increase the overall level. So these are the armor materials. Okay? And these are for the weapons. 24 sun coins for 2. 1 second, because I believe, yeah. So credit supermarket. Um, this is where if you guys really want to spend the money, this is where you guys are going to spend that, right? Here, you're going to want to be buying these. These level up your weapons a lot faster, as well as the magnetic cores I was talking about. Okay, your armor materials as well. So when we look at this, keep this in mind, you can buy 5 per day. Okay, so you can buy 5 of them each day that you log in. There has been some cases where people were calling other people hackers because they are already at, like, for example, on our server in Iron Stride at 19. I've used Nima as an example. Um, Scamp likes to call them hackers or call him a hacker. That's not actually true. What's going on is Nima knows what to spend on. Nima's spending money on this stuff, okay? He's buying this stuff every day, and that's why he's able to level up a lot quicker than everybody else. If you got the money, you can do it. Okay, so that's essentially how you would increase that level as a whale or a royal on that. Another thing I want to show you guys too. So we go to enhance, back into enhance. There's an exchange system. When you guys are doing your AOs, okay, you guys are going to be making these advanced general components, and you can use them to purchase higher, or if you need another one of your thing. So for an example here, what I would use these on, don't use these on like your stocks or your sites. The reason why is those are a lot easier to get in. So in AOs, you get boxes and they have a chance of dropping this stuff in them. You have a higher chance of getting this in there. Same thing with the 3 different armor types. You have a pretty good chance of getting them in there. What you're going to want to save these for is your barrels. Barrels are going to be the hardest to get. They take the most as well. Now there's a limit on how many barrels you can buy at a time. So keep that in mind. This is where the grind's going to really come in. So your barrels are always going to be really the last one you guys are going to be upgrading because of that. Now, when they do events and stuff like that, that will increase. They'll kind of throw some stuff in there. I know during when they had the last big update, the counter update, uh, they were throwing these things kind of at you a little bit more. I think it was part of a thing just because there's a lot of people coming back to the game. But in here in your exchange system, this is how you guys are going to do that. So like I said, remember, it's got to be the same grade. So 3 the same grade, same type, has a chance to make a blue. 3 of the same grade, blue, chance to make purple. You want to always have a higher grade. Now, what I would recommend, before you guys keep jumping ahead on your AOs and going to the higher ones, the previous level, whatever the highest grade is of that one, max all them out to purple. And just keep doing them AOs because the XP that you're gaining from them now with the new update has changed it where they're the same. So you're actually not getting less like you did before. The only thing is the random box that you get where you can choose what grade you want to get. The max level grade is going to be based off of that manner level that you have the AO set to. The reason why I say that, one big reason, is when you guys are doing these higher end AOs and your accessories are not up to par, as well as your gear, you're going to die a lot. You're going to take a lot of durability loss. Durability loss means money, right? So that means you're buying more materials to repair or even replace your gear and shield. So that leaves you with less money to buy better stuff. So when you guys are doing your AOs, I would always do one under what you're set to do until you max that highest grade up to purple and then move over. It'll make it so much easier. Because you're not always going to run an issue where you're going to have someone that's going to carry you through it, and it's not fair to constantly be begging people to carry you through AOs. Kind of got to be able to do it yourself. Just like in the real world, you got to be able to pick up your weight a little bit. It's not being mean. It's just, have courtesy, because when you're asking people to carry you through higher stuff, remember they're using their durability as well. So, like I said, just do the lower ones, max your stuff out, get your gear, everything set up before you guys move on. But essentially, this is how you guys are going to be doing your accessories and how to do them. Now, people might ask, for example, hold on, how do you get these? Okay, every day from camp, you can get 2 of these a day and 2 of the armor ones a day. Okay, other ways you can do it. Like I said, you can use sun credits. Now with the calibration shop, you can use your calibration with some gold, or just flat out gold to buy some as well. Also down here, your training officer, Nancy City points, so you can use them as well. So these are going to be all the ways you guys can get the materials you need to actually upgrade the levels of them. I know that's a big thing, as I've heard people ask, well, how do you get these? Well, that's how you get them. Let me, 1 second. So they made this a little easier. Let me, okay, let me head to camp and show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to show you this way. I'm going to explain an easier way to do it too, so you don't just have to keep traveling over here in your guys' camp. Okay, I'm going to come to the weapons lady right here. Anything for sale? Boom. See, mine sold out. So this is where you're going to get the weapon ones. Okay. Armor ones. We're going to come over to the armor lady. We are going to talk to her. Okay. Right here. Those are the 2 I'm talking about daily you can get. Now, they made things a little easier. So, in your manners, you got that little thing where you can have it set to pay each week, where it auto buys stuff for you and it sends it to your mailbox every day. Go ahead and do that. And when you guys are doing that, you get to choose what you want to have auto buy. Make sure you guys are choosing those upgrade materials that automatically do it. And you can buy that each week, where you can like what I did is I bought multiple up front, so I don't ever have to worry about it, of that little membership thing. That's a new little feature they kind of added, at least since I played 2 years ago when I stopped. It makes it a lot easier, so you don't have to keep coming here and have a chance of forgetting to get them. They're just automatically going to your guys' mailbox, so you can purchase them. Pretty nice. So that right there is how you guys level up your accessories. Accessories are going to be very important. So, like I said, the higher your accessories in that overall, the level of them as well as the grade, the more damage output you're going to put out, as well as will help on your how much damage and stuff you can take. Alrighty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was pretty helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also in the channel notes is my Discord link. You guys can actually jump in there now. There is a lot of pro life after players in there. You guys can ask in general chat some questions. I know my buddy Nima's in there as well. He's a big royal on this server. He's very helpful. I'm sure he would be glad to help. I could help you guys out as well. And there's a lot of other people in there that's very familiar with the game that can explain some stuff. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.